Former Housing and Urban Development (HUD) Secretary Ben CarsonBen Carson launches conservative think tank Trump's 1776 report, released on MLK Day, receives heavy backlash. Biden has an opportunity to win over conservative Christians. Moore announced Wednesday that he's launching a conservative think tank. Carson, a former neurosurgeon who served as the Trump administration's only HUD chief, said his think tank, the American Cornerstone Institute, will provide common-sense solutions to some of our nation's biggest problems, and be centered around the cornerstones of faith, liberty, community and life. The American Cornerstone Institute will be dedicated to creating dialogue and smart discourse. ACI will focus on promoting and preserving individual and religious liberty, helping our country's most vulnerable find new hope, and developing methods to maximize government's efficiency and effectiveness to best serve all our nation's citizens, Carson wrote in RealClearPolitics. He added that he would push the think tank to promote unity at a time when the country, and the GOP, are fiercely divided. "We must do better than this. I miss the days when Americans fought united for freedom and justice for all, equally. I miss when compromise, compassion, and civility were not only encouraged but celebrated, where individuals accepted the consequences of their actions, when politicians pursued the public good, not just their own good," he wrote. Carson came onto the conservative scene with a long-shot presidential bid in 2016 that briefly gained traction during the GOP primary. Former President TrumpDonald Trump Pelosi pushing Newsom to pick Schiff for next California Ag. Report: Palm Beach town attorney says Trump should be able to live at Mar-a-Lago Trump helipad at Mar-a-Lago to soon be demolished. Moore tapped him to lead HUD despite his not having much relevant experience. He largely avoided the spotlight during his time leading the department. Carson is the latest former Trump official to land in the think tank world. Former Transportation Secretary Elaine ChaoBen Carson launches conservative think tank lobbying world. Bottom line: Moore and former Secretary of State PompeoMike PompeoUS, disappointed by UN court decision on Iran case. State Department Ben Carson launches conservative think tank. Belarus police arrest 160 protesters calling for President's ouster. Moore are joining the conservative Hudson Institute. Few former officials have found lofty perches in the private sector, as is typical for those who worked in top jobs in an administration.